Drive at 5 with Skinworks Tattoo and Laser Removal Studio Nottingley. Wanting rid of an old tattoo? Find Skinworks Hilltop with an X on Facebook.
Guess what, guys? We're back, and you're not going to believe what happened this week in Skinworks. So for the first time in 15 years, our total career, something very different happened. How can someone pass out when they're not having a tattoo? Something very strange happened. We was tattooing a customer. He fetched his partner. Now his partner had a tattoo done the day before. Whilst watching him get tattooed, she just went to get up and completely hit the deck. She was down, she was out for the count. I mean, this is very rare, and it's the first time in my career I've ever seen anything like this happen. People can pass out whilst having a tattoo, yeah, we all know that, and it has happened to us. But it was very different how she passed out, just being in the surroundings.
Are you sure you're okay?
Conrad, would you have a drop of water?
Oh my god! Help! He's collapsed!
Whoa! Alright, stand back! What happened, love?
He just came over!
We've got a keeler! We'll take it from here, Flower. Have you got any Dr. Patrick? Yeah. Okay!
So like the good people we are, we helped the girl, everything was absolutely fine. I just thought it was very weird how that happened. It's something we've never experienced. Have you? Let me just recap and cover a few little tips on preparing for a tattoo, just while we're on the subject. On the morning of the tattoo, do not forget to eat some food. You might not feel like it because you're nervous, but your body needs food. You need to keep them energy levels up, because when you're getting a tattoo, it slowly drains the system. So you need that energy before you start. Yes, you can fetch Lucozade, sugary drinks, whatever you want, but just make sure you have something to eat. I know you could be scared and think, well, I don't want to eat right now, but that's what you've got to do. So we've got a big debate this week. We want to know which hurts the most, lining or shading?
I think lining.
Lining, right. Because everyone's different, but what's the reason?
I think it's basically more like you're dragging the point in it. It's like more like a razor blade.
More sharper?
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, God bless. Megan, lining or shading, which hurts the most?
I think shading bothers me more.
Shading?
I think lining itself hurts more, but shading's more prolonged. It gets sore.
Right. And we do like the chafing, don't we?
Yeah.
In your opinion, what hurts the most, lining or shading? And we want to know why.
I think shading hurts more than lining because you're doing it for a lot longer. A line, if I put a line on, sometimes if it's a piece that's in for a day, you might only have an hour's worth of lining and then have 5 hours worth of shading. So shading for me is definitely the worst.
On a tattoo, which do you think hurts the most, lining or shading?
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave my answer to the viewers. You, the viewers at home, what we're going to do is we're going to go with the majority. So if you can comment below on this video, what hurts the most, lining or shading, And that's my answer, because they all hurt. Get commenting, let's see what you think.
We've got a prank to do on someone. You have to be cup of water in. Patrick will stand up and waff them down with a piece of paper. But halfway through the title, we'll try and see if we can convince them that they've been passed out, even though they haven't. It does work because if we're all in on it, and like, one will bring a cup of water and just ask them to like, and I'll stop and say, do you want to sit down or lay down? And then we'll try and convince them that they have.
Rightio, Patrick, how many people's passed out while you've been tattooing them? In your full career of 3 weeks?
It's been about 1.5, I think. Because one passed out completely and the other one we stayed in.
What did you think the first time when they just hit the deck? Did you think you obviously weren't ready for it, and how did you react?
No, not really bothered, really, to be honest.
Well, it's nice to show you care.
Yeah, at least he's alive now.
But it is mad, innit? You can fetch them round, give them 10 minutes, let them have a drink of water, and then they're sort of back ready to go.
Exactly, so it's better to lay them down anyway.
Yeah, lay them down, get them a drink, and just let them relax. In your full tattoo career, how many people have actually passed out whilst you've been tattooing them?
Around, I'd say, I had to think about it then, but only one.
Only one?
Yeah, I've had one that passed out.
Have you had a couple of near misses at all?
Just where they go a bit weak, a bit lightheaded, and start feeling like they need to lay down and get a bit clammy down there. But a lot of times it's just sugar levels that have dropped. Because half the time they've turned up and they say that I rushed out of the house this morning, I had out to eat, and we always say the main thing is to make sure that you have some decent food before you have your tattoo, and just bring a few. I know you get a lot of people bringing sweets and stuff, but it just kind of keeps your sugar levels always topped up, which is vital during the tattoo session. I'd always just lay them down rather than have them sat up, and then after 5 minutes I'll say, how's it feeling? Then it kind of stops anyone passing out instantly on the first tattoo. Not that everybody does it, but it's kind of a way to bait people in lightly rather than, because when you lay down, I believe that you can't pass out. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yep. Apparently, if you are laid down, it's impossible to pass out due to the blood running up to the head.
So I always think it helps to get the first time when they ever have a tattoo done is just lay them down for it if it's in a position that you can do it.
Let's have a look at the positioning. Yeah, it's a nice size, that.
Doggy style.
Do you know what that tattoo means or not? Ancient Egyptian stuff, or just like the look of it? It is, and it's Egyptian as well, so you know that.
Coming with it, you were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch, and my business is humongous. You would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah.
In a place that has long thrived upon the work ethic and neighbourliness, we're proud to be part of a community that's looking to the future. Skin Works.
Casper! Casper lad! Hit down! And this is what we do on a regular working day evening. We decide to take to the woods, see if we can catch anyone shagging. Can you tell what it is yet? Hey up, it's a bit of a tour de Yorkshire here. A bit of a venture. Let's see if we can get by this bush. Get on, Kev, you great horse. Oh shit. Anyway, I'm off.